Black sheeps of Reddit tell me how your family eventually respected you. Title: I was the black sheep of my family until they needed me. Growing up, I was always the weird one. My family was full of high achievers, doctors, lawyers, engineers. I was the artsy kid who drew comic books, wrote fantasy stories, and listened to music they called noise. I never really fit the mold, and they made sure I knew it. Family gatherings were the worst. My cousins would talk about their internships and GPAs while my aunts and uncles gave me polite smiles and asked, "So, what are you doing these days?" I was always just working at the bookstore or freelancing or some other vague answer that made them shake their heads. My parents tried to be supportive, but I could see the disappointment in their eyes. Eventually, I stopped showing up. Fast forward to last year, my mom called me out of the blue. My dad had a stroke. He survived, but he couldn't speak clearly and needed long-term care. My siblings were either out of state or too busy. Guess who lived 20 minutes away and had a flexible schedule? Me. At first, I'll admit I was bitter. But I took care of him. I handled his appointments, managed his medications, even figured out a communication system using a whiteboard and emojis. We bonded in a way we never had before. He started reading the comics I wrote. He told me, with slurred speech but total clarity, "You always had something special." My siblings came around for the holidays and were stunned. They said I'd stepped up, like it was a surprise. Suddenly, I wasn't the family screw-up anymore. I was selfless, strong, and so good with Dad. I'm not telling this story to pat myself on the back. I'm telling it because if you're the black sheep, the outcast, the odd one out, it doesn't mean you're worthless. It doesn't mean you're broken. Sometimes, it just means you're in a family that doesn't know how to value the kind of strength you carry. But one day, they might.